Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Detroit Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Jay Mack. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
And now it's even up.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And it's even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Out towards right center field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And here's the catcher, Jay Mack. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
First and second, no outs. And now the first baseman, Glenn Stevenson.
Come on now, let it fly.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swings through that one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Hey, like you can up there. Like you can. Let's go.
The pitch. And that one fouled off.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Next offering is down low.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And the righty deals. And they're all loaded up.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Campos. 1 for 1 with a single so far. At the belt and fires. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Liner can't get their base hit. 1 run is in, cut off, now a throw home. Head first, slide safe at the plate, and they lead by 2.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's a speed threat, Jay Mack. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. Ground ball to the right side. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Glenn Stevenson up now for the Tigers.
Now batting, first baseman.
1-1 now.
Glenn Stevenson.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Gonzalez on second. Mack on at first with nobody out. Swung on, belted deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. A towering home run, and they boost their lead. It's 11-3.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the catcher to hit, J. Mack, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one's gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 13-5. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the...
2 outs, runner at first. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Adael Amador. 1 for 2. And he deals. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, J. Mack. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Stevenson.
So, man aboard. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Glenn Stevenson. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
Come on, big guy. Hey, hit me a seed right here.
Here comes the pitch. That's off the mark, and the count's even at 2. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and
Not as lopsided as this, but yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Roberto Campos now at the plate. Mack over at first with one away. Cortez throws over. Mack back in on a dive. Kicks and fires. Liner, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now the DH, Quinn Sparbori. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Stays alive. Runners are at the corners. One away.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Hey, let's go. Now you got this.
Next offering is down low. Now 2-2.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
And here it comes. And that one almost got him. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Vizquez makes the play, out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Castro.
So up next, Ryan Castro. Left-hand batter waits. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. That misses. And the count is even 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next pitch is downstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That's out number 3.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
13-6 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here.